Hi everyone, I'm making Mother's Day corsages. I've never done this before, but I decided to try because my youngest granddaughter is a first-time mother this year. She has a little 3-month-old baby, and her and I are going to celebrate Mother's Day together. Her husband has to work, so we're going to go out to lunch, and I told her I would make us Mother's Day corsages because on my first Mother's Day I got a beautiful Mother's Day corsage, and I was so excited and proud and happy to be a mom, and it was a special day for me, so I wanted to try to make that special for her. So anyway, this excuse me, is the one that I have created for her. She decided we should have wrist corsages, and so I put together this one for her, and I'm going to put one together for myself also, as I try to do it on video. My mom said that if your mother is living, you should wear a pink or a red corsage, and if she is not living, the corsage should be white. So my corsage will be white, and although this one is a beautiful wrist corsage, I think I'm going to try to make mine a little bit smaller. So if you want to see how I do this, I will try to do a step-by-step for you, and hopefully it will go well. I got all my supplies at the Dollar Tree, so this isn't a real expensive project. So what I used for this pink corsage is at the Dollar Tree they had these like hair scrunchies which fit on my wrist really well, so I thought I would use that to hold the corsage on the wrist. And then I just looked for a few different flowers and leaves and little embellishments that would go together to make a great corsage. I glued them all to a base, which I am going to end up covering this with felt, but the base is just a garment tag that I had saved and I cut down to fit, and then I glued the leaves and the layers on it. So that's what I did for this one, and I'm going to try to do the same with my white one. These are some of the flowers that I got at the Dollar Tree and put together to make this corsage. I did look at Joann's for flowers and things, but didn't really find anything that I really liked better than what I picked at the Dollar Tree, so that's what I went with. So these are my choices for the white corsage. These white flowers and this white baby breath and the white scrunchie. So I'm going to get everything together and I will start the tutorial. Alright, so I've got everything laid out here. I've got my base. I've got 2 base leaves to cover the base. I've got some leaves, and I chose 3 flowers. I don't know if I'll use all 3. And then a few sprigs of baby's breath and my white scrunchie tie. So I've got my glue gun here and this little silicone spatula which I used to press down on the glue while it's still hot. I got this tip from an online YouTube video. Can't remember the lady's name, but if I do, I'll link it below. She suggested to get these silicone spatulas at the Dollar Tree for holding down when you're using your glue gun, so you don't burn your fingers. So here we go. We'll see how it works out. Oh, I guess I better stay on camera, huh? Alright, so the first thing I'm doing is putting one leaf this way. Putting that down. And then making sure I get really adhered. Put some on the back here. And on this other side, glue the other base leaf. I did watch a few videos on YouTube on how to make corsages, and it looked pretty easy to me, so I thought I would give it a try. And actually, I was quite surprised that my pink one turned out so well. It really wasn't that difficult. But you know, when you try something new, you just never know what you're going to get into and what to expect. So, this is my base now. Just 2 leaves glued together back to back on a piece of cardboard. And I am going to cover that with felt after it's all dry, because that's the part that touches your wrist. All right, so far so good. Now I'm going to add some of these leaves in various places. The shorter ones kind of have shoot out from the front. The longer ones at the back. doesn't look like very much right now, but once you get the flowers on there and the baby's breath, it'll really start coming together. Hopefully. It did with the pink one anyway. Pink one I was able to add a few more things to. There really wasn't that many things to pick from with the white. And you don't have to worry about, the glue here because it's not going to show anyway. But this is it so far. So these shorter ones I'm going to have be towards the front. All right. Now, I think probably 2 flowers are going to be enough. And I do take this backing off. I did with the pink. Yes. And then I cut it way down close. And put a big glob right there. And then just hold it down. And without that backing on, it kind of falls down, which is okay. I think it looks better than sticking way up. Since this one is for my wrist, I just would rather have something smaller than that bigger pink one. Ooh, almost got me. So far, so good. I don't know that I think with the baby's breath, the 2 flowers are going to be enough. I don't think a 3rd one is really needed, but I could add one maybe. We'll see how it goes. I don't know if I should or not. Yeah, I don't want it to seem too bunched in there, so okay, I'm just going to add the baby's breath. Sure that enough glue there. And some on this side. Coming together. going pretty good so far. Little sprig right here. So I have to put more glue. Get it down quick enough. Don't want to crush these white flowers either. So it's just kind of something you figure out as you go along. You know, you just have to kind of see what looks good and add it. I'm liking it so far though. I think it will be just the right size for my wrist. No, if I want another sprig back here, yes. One more sprig back here, and then I think I'm gonna call it good. And then I will add my bracelet. And it all seems very sturdy. It's all glued down well. It's not going to fall apart. And I think it's going to look good. So now, this scrunchie, kind of in the back, there's a, where the seam is, there's a place that's flat with no beads, and that's where I'm going to glue the base of this corsage, like right here. We'll go right, like right there. I'll show you after I get it on. Just flatten out that part. Make sure I have another glue stick in there. And a big blob of glue. And get her down. And there you see, it's glued right there. And then let it dry a little bit, and then I'll try it on. So, not too difficult. really kind of stressing out in the beginning because I had never done this before. I thought, ooh, I'm going to be able to do this, but actually it all came together very well. Very happy. And looking forward to Sunday for Mother's Day. So let's see how this fits now. Oh yes, I really like how it looks. It's a little bit smaller, but that's what I wanted. And it looks pretty. Excuse me. And I'll probably add some ribbon. I'm not sure. I was thinking of adding maybe a ribbon bow and maybe even the word mom, which I could do. I'm not sure if I will, but if I can, I think it would add to it, but I'm not sure if it really needs it. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching this. I hope you were inspired to try making your own corsage for Mother's Day or whatever occasion. And hope you have a great day. Thanks for watching, and if you like my videos, please do hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe, and hit that bell for notifications because I do often post updates. Thank you.